In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. How a person becomes very weak and a spineless person. Actually, it is the certain things, certain qualities of a human being which makes a person either very strong or a very weak. A very strong of the willpower and a very weak of the willpower. It is certain qualities only, certain good qualities only, and nothing else. As far becoming very strong on the basis of the resources is concerned, this is just something which is more visible, more apparent, superficial, and not, it does not make you strong from deep inside. It does not make you strong from deep inside at all. We need to talk about what are the things which makes a person very weak and does not allow it to become a strong human being, does not allow a human being to become a righteous human being. Please understand that it is being righteous first, which is more important than anything else. As far the resources are concerned, resources are good if these are earned in a legitimate manner and spent upon the legitimate things only, earned ethically and consumed ethically as well. There is nothing wrong in it. But still, it does not mean that we don't need those certain good qualities which are required to make us a strong and a righteous human being. What are those qualities, by the way? First of all, we must understand, we must understand that it is an Arabic word which I am going to use. It is shirk. Shirk. What is shirk? Those people having some sort of knowledge about Urdu or Arabic, they will easily be able to understand it. It is associating partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, mean not accepting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as the omnipotent, as the omnipotent, as somebody who was neither created nor will die, who was not never born and never die. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the people who does not strongly believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they don't become a strong human being at all. And these people keep relying upon the creature, upon other human beings who were created from the dust and who will become a dust again. They are here only for a short span of time, and during their stay here on this earth as well, they had to do many of the things which they were utterly unwilling to do, but they had to do it under certain compulsions, and they could not do certain other things about which they were so desperate and so eager to do, but due to lack of one thing or the other, due to lack of the power, due to lack of the genuine power, due to lack of Allah's will here, they fail to do that. So these people, the people who are not solely relying upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they do rely upon the creature, upon the created things, I think these people will never ever be able to become they will never ever become a person. They will remain a coward human being. They cannot become a brave human being at all. To become a brave human being, first of all what is needed is that we need to rely completely and solely upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and don't have to rely upon anyone else at all. As for all the rest of the creation and all of the rest, as far the creation is concerned, it was born and it will die. It lived here only for a very short span of time, and that too with a very very few, with the very very limited resources, with the very very limited powers, actually with the very very limited powers. And they were not able to do many things they were desperate to do, and they could not do certain other things which they were so desperate to do. Now coming next, I think so, it is the truthfulness which is far more important than anything else. And there are people who are found speaking lies. There are people who are found lying, and lying, as far the lying is concerned, lying is with our tongue, and lying is not only with our tongue. Lying, whatever we pose and whatever we are trying to show to the world, that this is what I am, or this is what I possess, I think so, this is equally, these are equally big lies, and these are the lies and far from the truthfulness. And a person who is not speaking the truth in the easy time and in the difficult time, how would it be possible for them to take a stand upon anything else? How will they be able to become a strong and to become a spineful person? They can never, and they will remain a coward human being as far their life is concerned. And with the passage of time, they will keep becoming even and more coward, regardless of the resources they are possessing. Resources are okay if, for as long as these are earned in an ethical manner, as long as these are spent in an ethical manner. But let me tell you that as far these material and the financial resources are concerned, these are far lesser importance as compared to as compared to the certain good and the necessary qualities of a human being. Coming next to that, I think so, it is, if at all somebody, I'm talking about the third point, if at all somebody is having a kind of grudge, has having a kind of grudge against anybody, if at all somebody is trying to pull the legs of someone else, if at all somebody pulling the legs of someone else, and if at all somebody is found slandering and backbiting, I think so, these people, these are the also the bad things which makes a person coward one. Still coming forward, there is arrogance. As for those people who are arrogant, as for those people who are actually suffering from a kind of superiority complex, because the superiority complex is also an inferiority complex, is another shape of the inferiority complex. So I believe that this is equally wrong and this is equally bad, equally wrong, equally bad. No arrogance, no, never ever become a narcissist. All the narcissist people, these people are just very much coward. And not only this thing, I believe that we need to become slightly down to earth and a bit humble, but we need to become a very very truthful person. A truthful person will always be rely upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only, and do not associate partners with him. Do not make any of the do not make deity to any of the creation, because all these creations are actually nothing. They were created for a certain amount at a certain period of time by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and these will be then made to die. They will become dust again. Thank you.